Okay, after which we're going to look at D for the interval of time that the passenger is above 100 meters from the ground. Now this is where most students would have a problem understanding this. If you want it to be more, now you can't do this. So this is a grave mistake. You have to be basically okay, maybe I should just H, which is actually the graph here, goes to minus 75 cosine pi over 15 over t plus 90 more than, so you want this to be more than 100. Okay, so now you can't solve this using what do you call it? You can't solve this using linearly. You need to use graph to solve this. Okay, you can't actually solve this using a linear method. It doesn't make sense. Okay, so just take note, you need to solve this graphically. You have to use your graph. So this is y equals to 100 here. Okay, the proportion where is more than 100 will be this value here, x1 and x2. Okay, when it's more than 100 is actually this portion here, which is above 100. Okay, these are all above 100. The height here, these are all above 100. Okay, so what you need is actually solving using the graph. So I'm going to just put this as equals to 100 here. Please remember that. Very common mistake, very common. So it's 10 over negative 75. So this is cosine pi over. So this is just a trigo ratio here. So I'm going to find basic angle. Basic angle is alpha is just cosine inverse the positive value there, and that will give us cosine inverse 10 over 75, 1.437. This is 1.4370 radian. Okay, then after which that will give us pi over 15t. This will be quadrant 2 and quadrant 3, which is rightfully so. That will be quadrant 2 will just be pi minus alpha. Quadrant 3 will be pi plus alpha. So this case here, what we get is pi over 15t equals to pi. So it's pi minus alpha 1.7045. This is 1.7045, and pi plus alpha will be 4.5786. Okay, then after which what we need is finding the t. So it will just divide t will just multiply by 15, just divide by pi over so just take this and divide by pi over 15, right? Just pi over 15. .1385. And the other one would be taking this 4.5786 divided by pi over 15 is 21.861 minutes, right? So 8 points. Rightfully so, if you look at this value here, x2 will be 21. This is 21. So this has to be 21. This value is x2 is between 15 and 22.5. So it's 21.816. And x1 is 8.1385. Okay, then what we need is actually just do it nicely. So hence the time interval is actually 8.14 between 21.8. You don't need to round up because this, you just round down. It will be a range of value. It doesn't really necessarily be it's not so strict. Okay, so yes, it's not so strict here. It depends on how strict your teacher wants it to be, but this is generally okay. Okay, so you want the interval to be between here. Okay, here to here. You don't need to round up or round down. If you want to round up here, it's fine as well. So just bear in mind, this is more of like a strict solution here. Okay, so that's how I do this question proficiently. If you have any questions, or maybe I should just put this as equal sign. Okay, yeah. So if you have any questions at all, please let me know, and I'll see you in the next question.